Yo, so I'm back with another video for you as Dr. Boom, and today I'm going to be going over BPC-157, which is part of the Wolverine stack. Before I get started, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below and the bell button. It only takes 2 seconds and enables me to keep on making these glorious videos. So without any further ado, I'm going to be going into BPC-157. I'm going to be going into how it works, what it can do for you, should you use it, should you not use it. So to start with, it is a peptide. It is not a vitamin, it is not a steroid, it is a peptide, okay? And it actually stands for, BPC stands for Body Protection Compound. So BPC is actually already made in the human body. It is found in the proteins of the stomach, okay? Okay. So it's not like you're putting something completely foreign into your body. So why would you take BPC-157? BPC-157 is very good at healing your tendons, your ligaments and your muscles. Yeah, boy. So therefore being very popular among sports, especially in bodybuilding, big places where people are getting injured. Let's say you get injured and you've damaged a tendon in your arm. Your body is going to send BPC-157 to that area anyway, just in a very small amount in comparison to the amount that you could get from taking the peptide. So how does it actually help you heal the tendon? One thing, and one of the main things it does, it massively enhances blood flow. So what does blood flow do? Blood flow will bring more nutrients to that area. So it's enabling more nutrients to get to the area to aid in that protection, to aid in that recovery. So more nutrients. It also stimulates the formation of new blood vessels and tissue regeneration. Excuse the age 2 Johnny handwriting.
Oh no, it's good. It's good.
By doing these things, it not only would be helping with that tendon in your arm that is damaged, it's also going to be protective for the brain. It also aids in gut lining because that's also where it's produced. So that's probably the first place that it's going to penetrate through and help as well. And it's also been known to help with your liver. So the final one that I'm going to talk about is the increase in collagen synthesis. So not only is it going to be helping that ligament inside, say that you've damaged a ligament inside, if you had a fall and it damaged the ligament and also cut your skin, it can increase the collagen synthesis and help repair that skin as well. For the benefits, we have increased blood flow to the area of injury. We have the nutrients that blood flow is then going to bring. We have the new blood vessels that is actually creating the tissue regeneration, the organ protection, and now the increased collagen synthesis. All sounds absolutely wonderful.
Wasn't that delicious?
How do you actually take this peptide? A lot of people realise that you either have to take a peptide with injection or orally, and that's exactly the same as BPC-157. So you can actually take it orally or you can take it injectable. This will be like a sub-Q where you basically put it into the fat in your stomach or in the area. A lot of people do it in the site of the injury itself. However, there isn't actually any human studies which confirm that doing it at the site of the injury is going to be better than just doing it into the stomach, so then it creates a systemic effect. Everyone on the other side of the screen is thinking, why would I be injecting it when I can just take the tablet form? Well, when you take the tablet form, your body digests it and it goes through the liver, the kidneys, etc., and the potency goes down by about 80-something%. So you're not actually going to be getting as good of an effect as you would do if you was pinning it sub-Q. So the reason that I said that this was part of the Wolverine stack is because BPC-157 is probably the main driver of it. Then you have TB500. These two together create the famous Wolverine stack, which a lot of people actually talk about when they get injured. Coming to the final points now. Why wouldn't you take BPC-157 if you was injured? There are limited human studies. It's still, in the grand scheme of things, a very early discovered thing. So there isn't enough human studies for people to say that it's actually safe for you to be able to do that. However, there is a vast amount of anecdotal studies which prove and enable you to make a clear judgment of whether you should take the BPC-157 or not. All of the anecdotal studies have actually pointed towards it being all very beneficial and containing all of these things here without very little side effects.
Obviously, that's the perfect scenario.
For example, I have a friend that I actually caught up with yesterday, which is a crazy coincidence into me making this video today, and he explained how he actually tore his pec off of the bone in December, and he said it was under 2 months. He was using BPC and TB500. TB500 I will go into in the next video, so please stick around for that. That's why you need to hit the subscribe button. Amazing! To listen to that next video, but he was using both these together and he was pinning it into the site of his injury, straight into the chest, and said that his pec tear, which was off of the bone, actually healed within 2 months. Please, if you like the video, subscribe, share, comment, do all of that good stuff, and until the TB500 video, I'll see you next time. Make some gains. Boom.